Hi everyone, my name's EefaShehzad. I was born in Pakistan, I'm 16 years old, and I've been going to international schools all my life. So far, I've lived in 3 continents and 5 different countries, and I've noticed that Muslims and Middle Easterners are almost always depicted offensively in movies, television shows, even in video games. Whether it's the Libyan terrorists who shot down the dock in Back to the Future, or a cutscene from Call of Duty, Muslims and Middle Easterners are shown to be violent, uncivilized, and unpredictable in Western media. And these endless negative portrayals range from silent movies and cartoons to modern-day blockbusters. Even Walt Disney's Aladdin contains stereotypical Arab personalities. In the theatrical version of Aladdin, the opening lyrics to the song were, "Oh, I come from a land far away, where the caravan camels roam, where they cut off your ear if they don't like your face. It's barbaric, but hey, it's home." Now, of course, Disney changed these lyrics after the American Arab Anti-Discrimination Committee voiced their opinions, but they should have changed more than just the song. In one scene, a merchant threatens to cut off Princess Jasmine's hand because she takes an apple to feed a starving boy. Now, this man isn't the main villain of the film. He isn't even one of Jafar's goons. He's just an average Arab merchant. So when an 8-year-old in America is watching her favorite Disney movie and she sees this man pull out his knife to cut off her beloved princess's hand, she is going to think that all grown men with beards who wear traditional Arab clothing are aggressive, short-tempered, and will cut off your hand if slightly angered. For that 8-year-old who knows nothing about the Middle East, it may seem like the whole area is villainous and filled with cruel people. But in reality, it's a place rich in culture, with beautiful architecture and all kinds of amazing people. Now, as I said earlier, I'm from Pakistan, which is in South Asia, right between India and the Middle East. So, of course, Pakistan and the Middle East have a few similarities. One of them is that both places are mostly populated by Muslims. So stereotypes aimed at the Middle East affect Pakistanis as well as other Muslims all over the world. According to research done by the Gallup poll in 2010, more than 40% of Americans admitted to having at least slightly prejudiced feelings towards Muslims. That's more than twice the number of Americans who admitted to those same feelings towards Christians or Jewish people. And it doesn't stop there. More than 52% of Muslim Americans say that government anti-terrorism policies in the US single out Muslims for surveillance and monitoring. This is my dad. He's actually sitting right there. Give us a wave, Baba. As you can see, I obviously get my good looks from him. He told me to say that. Anyway, my dad is a US citizen. Because of his job, he's traveled all over the world, so his passport is like this thick. Most of his extended family lives in the US, so every year my family and I travel over there to go visit them. But when we land at JFK Airport, more often than not, my dad is pulled aside for additional questioning. Now, these searches are supposed to be random, but according to Pew Research Center, more than 21% of Muslim Americans claim to have been singled out by airport security. That's not random, that's racial profiling. Because my dad is a Muslim, middle-aged male who was born in Pakistan and has an Arabic name, he is automatically a suspect. And not only is he a suspect, but he is a victim of Muslim and Middle Eastern stereotyping. Now, stereotypes aren't always bad. Generalizations help us know what to expect when we meet someone or go somewhere new. But when exaggerated negative images of a person override the positive images, it can be damaging. According to research done by Jack Shaheen, a professor at Southern Illinois University, out of 1,000 films from 1896 to 2007 that contained Middle Eastern references, 12 were positive, 52 were neutral, and over 900 were negative. Aladdin was one of the positive ones. As members of an international school community, we are taught to be accepting and tolerant towards every religion, culture, and belief. So when we see Hollywood openly offend Muslims and Middle Easterners, shouldn't we be doing something about it? As Elie Wiesel said, to remain silent and indifferent is the greatest sin of all. So when you're sitting at home watching television and you see a Middle Eastern stereotype, contact the media outlet and speak out. If you're watching television and you see an African American stereotype, contact the media outlet and speak out. If you're watching television and you see a Southeast Asian stereotype, contact the media outlet and speak out. If you're watching television or a movie or playing a video game that contains any kind of stereotype, please contact the media outlet and speak out. Because if we, as members of an international school community, don't help put an end to these hurtful images, then who will? Thank you.